must kneel first.
Yo, I step to the east, hoodwink on, right foot forward. 3 knocks to the door where the light's not borrowed. Apron, tight compass over heart squares hollow. My shadow left behind in the columns I follow. Franklin whispered, liberty's a lodge in the soul. Not a flag, not a scroll, just a man on patrol. Entered apprentice, chiseling stone in my chest. Cut from the chaos, now I'm taking that test. G whispered, clean hands, clean heart, seek truth. And Kipling wrote in fire with the words of the youth. If you can keep your head when all others collapse. Now I'm walking through the pillars with the map on my back. Knock 3 times, let the gate unroll. Take the oath, bear the tool, shape the soul. One step in, but the past won't go. You a traveler now, on the road to the glow. Knock, 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 black and white tiles like life and death talking. The checkered floor moves under men walking. I ain't blindfolded, I'm seeing through the veil. The light ain't at the end, it's hid within the grail. Franklin said man must govern himself first. So I build my inner lodge, brick for the thirst. Not a club, not a clique, not a secret society. This the forge of the self and the flame of sobriety. I rig if and I bled, Kipling ain't lie. Every virtue he penned is the fuel that I try. Hand on the volume, my feet in the square. Now the tools ain't metal, they're the thoughts that I bear. Knock 3 times, let the gate unroll. Take the oath, bear the tool, shape the soul. One step in, but the past won't go. You a traveler now, on the road to the glow. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. You can walk with kings and not lose the common touch. The lodge is lit on a fiery room. 12 steps up, but this ain't no heaven's gate. I walk past the veils with a mind full of weight. They said knowledge is a woman, robed in stone, whispering secrets to the few who walk alone. Compass turned inward, I measure my faults. Fellow craft climbing with elemental waltz. Earth in my bones, air in my breath, water in my blood, fire in my death. Alan E lit the path with the pillars of law. Boaz to Jackie, now I knock once more. He said education is masonry's true wage. So I etch these rhymes on Solomon's pen. Walk the steps to the chamber high, mind like stone, so don't lie. If truth be gold, then I'm earning mine. With a level in hand and a temple to climb. The middle chamber ain't a place, it's a phase where your sight splits lies like a blade through haze. I ain't here for coins or the wages of flesh. I'm here for the word that survives the flesh. I read Newton's words in the echoes of dust. Religion is a temple built on brotherly trust. Not about dogma or creeds in disguise. It's the silence between when the G starts to rise. See, I'm not just a man, I'm a stone in the field, marked by the stars with a soul to reveal. Square on the side, plumb line through the will. Mo ain't a rapper, he's a cipher made real. Walk the steps to the chamber high, mind like stone, so don't lie. If truth be gold, then I'm earning mine. With a level in hand and a temple to climb. Walk the steps to the chamber high, mind like stone, so don't lie. If truth be gold, then I'm earning mine. With a level in hand and a temple to climb. 7 ever arts, slide to the sky. You must die to yourself if you wish to rise. It's a phase where your sight splits lies like a blade through haze. I ain't here for coins or the wages of flesh. I'm here for the word that survives the flesh. I read Newton's words in the echoes of dust. Religion is a temple built on brotherly trust. Not about dogma and creeds in disguise. It's the silence between when the G starts to rise. See, I'm not just a man, I'm a stone in the field, marked by the stars with a soul to reveal. Square on the side, plumb line through the will. Mo ain't a rapper, he's a cipher made real. Walk the steps to the chamber high, mind like stone, so don't lie. If truth be gold, then I'm earning mine. With a level in hand and a temple to climb. From dust to design, the word becomes me. 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 Becomes me, becomes me, becomes me, becomes me, becomes me, the word becomes me. Merely to wear a title, it is to die into a greater life. Laid in a shallow grave, dirt kissing my brow. No gold, no blade, just the silence now that struck me down for the word I won't give. 3 ruffians in shadows, afraid I still live. I ain't Harem by name, but I wear his fate. Crafted temples in mine, they retaliate. They want secrets like the silver and coin, but the truth ain't sold, it's the soul's anoint. Will shirts in my ear like a whispering flame. You must pass through death to remember your name. So I laid still, felt the light leave my frame, till the grip of the lion pulled me back through pain. Raised me up with the lion's claw. Harem slept, now Mo'o saw. Killed for the word, but I breathed through code. Master of death, now I hold the load. See, I wasn't raised for applause or rank. I was raised cause the world is hollow and dank. The lodge is a tomb, but also a womb, where the ego dies and the spirit resumes. Newton spoke. It's the mystery of the soul, not a title or role. It's the becoming whole, buried in allegory, risen in light. I now speak the word that only dark makes right. They say Harem built with the stars as his guide. 3 knocks, 3 blows, but he never died. He just sleeps in men till they choose to rise. When the plumber line drips with tears from the skies. Raise me up with the lion's claw. Harem slept, now Mo'o saw. Killed for the word, but I breathe through code. Master of death, now I hold the load. Oh death, where is thy sting? Oh grave, thy throne. The word is not lost, it is etched in bone. Raise me up with the lion's claw. Harem slept, now Mo'o saw. Killed for the word, but I breathe through code. Master of death, now I hold the load. Where is thy sting? Oh grave, thy throne. Word is not lost, it is etched in bone. Raise me up with the lion's claw. Raise me up, grave, thy throne. Oh death, where is thy sting? Oh grave, thy throne. The word is not lost, it is etched in bone. Oh death, why am the builder slain and the sun reborn? Crackle of an old record, Gould's voice fades in. To guard the temple is to guard the self. Early morning in the quarry, ain't no horns of gold, just my soul in the silence of the stories untold. I ain't here for wages you can weigh or spend. I'm a secret master, my conscience don't bend. Key around my neck, but I ain't no jailer. I'm the keeper of truth like an ancient sailor. Gould said knowledge is a sword in the dark, so I guard it like stone holds the ark. This ain't about secrets for the sake of elite. It's about the value you keep when your knees hit concrete. This is work for the silent, the chosen a few, who don't flinch at the mirror when it stares through you. I labor in the dark so the world gets light. Face the stone wall with the fire of right. No age but wisdom, no rest but will. Secret master, I'm climbing that hill. I learned that the worst lie's the one you live, not the one you speak, but the one you give to yourself in the silence when no one sees. When the lodge is locked and you're on your knees. Newton showed me faith without deeds is hollow, so I move like the silence that prophets follow. I don't guard treasure, I guard the flame, that inner fire that don't flicker for fame. This ain't the outer court, this the chamber of weight, where every act tips the scale of fate. So I wear my apron like armor and crown. Secret master till the trumpets sound. I labor in the dark so the world gets light. Face the stone wall with the fire of right. No age but wisdom, no rest but will. Secret master, I'm climbing that hill. I labor in the dark so the world gets light. Face the stone wall with the fire of right. No age but wisdom, no rest but will. Secret master, I'm climbing that hill. He who guards the key must also guard the door within. Silence is not absence, it is presence in form. Voice and mode, and I done climbing. I speak through the justice we keep alive. I walk the hall of feeders, where the caskets keep the Lord. Gray dust on my boots, but my motive pure. Compromise through the maps, hidden lines through time. Pointed straight to the chamber where remembrance climbs. They said, perfect master, hold the balance of the blade. Every lie you ignore is another stone decayed. So I polish the memory of the builder they killed. Cause a temple built on silence is a coffin unsealed. Hosts whisper tales of nights that vanished in flame. Burned for a charter too holy to name. Now I stand where the ashes still glow on the floor. Sworn to keep justice like a flame at the door. Strike the gavel, light the pyre. Truth don't tire, truth don't tire. Guard the name and guard the trust. Steal our hearts from rust to dust. This ain't vengeance, it's a covenant of bloom, where the rose of fidelity cracks every tomb. You can weigh gold, but can't weigh guilt. In a temple of deceit's bound to tilt. So I carve on my mind the perfect master's creed. Let no crime go untried, let no brother bleed. I seen crowns crumble when their word was lies, but a pauper reigns king when his conscience survives. Compromise have to lay lives where truth intersects. Holds pen defiance where the dark defects. I burn sage in the vault where the secrets hide. Every breath a verdict, every verse a guide. Strike the gavel, light the pyre. Truth don't tire, truth don't tire. Guard the name and guard the trust. Steal our hearts from rust to dust. Let memory be the border. Let justice be the flame. For the secret is to be tested by it. I heard the knock thrice at the door with no name. Past the guards in the van where the whispers hang. Lomas left blueprints hidden in the light, where the angles of the lodge meet the codes of the night. I ain't here for fame or for Babylon bread. I'm the scribe in the shadows where the sacred get fed. They handed me a scroll and a question with no sound. Can you guard what is holy when no one's around? My tongue sharp as the blade I wear in my mind. The silence is gold in the presence of the divine. They say secrets corrupt, but I say they refine. If you carry them with truth, not a thirst for shine. I'm the keeper of the key, not the door of the crown. Guarding what they speak when the world ain't around. My loyalty ain't bought, it's etched in my bone. Whispers to the flame while I stand alone. Lomas wrote in cipher, said the ark don't sleep. It just hums beneath symbols too deep to repeat. I sat in a circle where betrayal met grace, and learned that the holiest room got no face. I ain't no puppet of the past or a prince of shame. I'm the vow in the void, not the seeker of fame. This ain't about hiding, it's about reverent weight. Cause once you know the pattern, you can't tempt fate. They offered me power, I chose the scroll, where the ink bleeds honor and the silence consoles. Intimate secretary, I don't boast, I bow. For what's sacred ain't loud, it's eternal now. I'm the keeper of the key, not the door of the crown. Guarding what they speak when the world ain't around. My loyalty ain't bought, it's etched in my bone. Whispers to the flame while I stand alone. Who reveals the secret before it's time? Kills the flower. The temple is not built without, nor judged without. It is within. I stepped in the chamber where the scale don't lie, where the judge ain't cloaked and the truth ain't shine. No wigs, no robes, just a mirror and frame and a scroll that asks, can you name your shame? Roberts taught that justice starts in the breast, not the courts or laws, but the way you confess. I ain't here to condemn, I'm here to refine and chisel my faults like a sculptor in time. Gavel in hand, but I aim it at me. My temple got cracks, only I can see. No jury, no crowd, no light, but the spark of a conscience that whispers in the hallways of dark. I am the temple, the judge and the flame, calling my faults by the hidden name. I hold the balance, I bear the scale, till my inner man walks the holy trail. See, justice ain't vengeance, just the weight of the soul, where mercy and fire both play their role. I seen kings fall for denying their sin, while begging beggars rose, cause they judge within. Wiltshire said the large is your mind, and the real ritual's what you choose to find. I ain't asked for a gavel, it appeared in my hand when I faced my own shadow and chose to stand. I wear no badge, but I guard the right. That truth must burn before it shines light. I ain't perfect, I'm present, aware of the stain. Provost and judge in the temple of brain. I am the temple, the judge in the frame, calling my faults by the hidden name. I hold the balance, I bear the scale, till my inner man walks the holy trail. He who seeks to judge must first be judged, not by men, but by the weight of the word within. Wow, you can't walk in Solomon's court if you ain't ruled yourself first. No jury, no crowd, no light, but the spark of a conscience that whispers in the hallways of dark. I am the temple, the judge in the flame, calling my faults by the hidden name. I hold the balance, I bear the scale, till my inner man walks the holy trail. He who seeks to judge must first be judged, not by men, but by the weight of the word within. You can't walk in someone's court if you ain't ruled yourself first. I ain't just stacking bricks, I'm laying echoes in clay. Mackie taught me every block got a spirit that stay. You can build a tower, but if your soul ain't sound, it crumbles in the storm when no one's around. I was handed blueprints by hands long gone, and a chisel that sings when the will is strong. Intending of the building, I don't need a throne. I got duty in my marrow and truth in my tone. I carve with Newton in the silence of thought. Learning greatness ain't given, it's earned and taught. From the rubble of pride, I rose with grace. Brick by brick, I found my place. Lay the stone, raise the light. Every mark is a vow to the greater right. Building truth, let the ego part. The architect of the sacred heart. They say master, but I answer as a servant who sees that every holy craft starts on humble knees. I studied the mortar of Solomon's code, where the wisdom flows deep, but the road is old. I ain't perfect, I'm precise in the path I take, and I learn from each error like a sacred stake. This degree ain't fan, it's responsibility to be worthy of the tools and the holy decree. He said build with love, and I took that deep. Now my compass don't spin when the shadows creep. I'm the rhythm in the hammer, the whisper in the grain, the silent vow to rise again. Lay the stone, raise the light. Every mark is a vow to the greater right. Building truth, let the ego part. The architect of the sacred heart. Lay the stone, build yourself. Let the temple reflect the soul's design. Before you build the world, build yourself. Let the temple reflect the soul's design. Before you build the world, build yourself. Let the temple reflect the soul's design. Before you build the world, build yourself. Let the temple reflect the soul's design. The first temple you raise is invisible to every eye but your own. Lay the stone, raise the light. Every mark is a vow to the greater right. Building truth, let the ego part. The architect of the sacred heart. The first temple you raise is invisible to every eye but your own. The veil is torn up with rage. The veil is torn up with rage, but with purpose. The sword is drawn only when the word is betrayed. 9 walked in shadow. The veil is torn up with rage, but the veil is, the sword is drawn only when the word